To be here talking about our common interest between Britain and the United States in having a safer and a more prosperous future is, of course, something which is tremendously important to us all. Prime Minister will be back here a little bit later on to look after our interest at the summit and your phrase, but also what the Prime Minister said last week, because this is, the heartland is what it's all about. And Britain's relationship with this city, with this region, is tremendously important in lots of other ways, for both sides. Our annual trade with Chicago is almost $6 billion. In something of a rarity in a relationship like this, there's a pretty good balance between the two of us. It's almost $3 billion in both directions. And our investment between Britain and this part of the United States is just as important as that. There are a number of Chicago businesses with big presences in the United Kingdom. Kraft, for example, is not only there as a result of the acquisition of Cadbury, but it's also a very important sponsor of our London Olympics through that subsidiary. We also in Britain host operations of some of Chicago's most innovative and advanced companies, pharmaceutical giants like Baxter and Abbott Laboratories, but manufacturers also in different fields like Boeing, Motorola Solutions, and I discovered just now Wrigley, even though Wrigley are of course now part of the Mars family. An increasing number of Chicago high-tech startup companies are also moving to and growing fast in our tech city, which is where we are ourselves busy trying to encourage bright young people with brilliant ideas, skipping through broadband to mobile to set up their businesses and take advantage of new technology to create growth and the jobs which we all need. We're also fostering a relationship with 1871, which is, I'm sure as you know, a new incubator soon to open in the Merchandise Mart. And of course, in the financial sector, London is still the world's top city for international banking and financial services. So financial service companies like the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, Allstate, CNA, Northern Trust have all opened up shop in the city. And more generally, our links with the exchanges here, the futures exchange, the derivatives, commodities, remains a fundamental part of the financial services and commodities trade which we have in the UK as well. We are proud that we have a strong British presence here in your city as well, including big companies, some of whom represented here tonight, like BP and HSBC, Willis, insurance company Diageo, and innovators and inventors like James Dyson's company. Britain is the largest foreign employer in Illinois, supporting almost 52,000 jobs. So it's a deep, dynamic relationship which reflects our role as a global hub and Chicago's role as a global hub of its own and a global city, and of course the gateway to everything that goes on in the Midwest.